Because I remember I met Jerry Lynn and uh, XPac. What was his name then? One, two, three
Uh,
kid or whatever it
yeah, was
was.
it like the
Whatever.
Lightning Kid or the Cannonball Kid or something like that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Legendary Lightning Kid.
Oh, was that what it
Because I,
was as well?
yeah, I could, yeah, and I still call him Legendary Lightning Kid. And it because he was from he come in from Minneapolis, and I remember we had his 18th birthday party at Denny's. It was his birthday, so that was fun.
They were a big deal, like maybe in like like in the newsletters and stuff. The Jerry Lynn and Sean Waltman matches back in the day, they were causing a bit of a stir. I
Well,
think, weren't they?
they were doing what I call a lot of stupid shit. It was just getting your shit in. They were having the time of their lives. They'd worked with each other a long time. They knew each other inside and out. They were having great matches. And it wasn't like one guy was a physical freak, you know, with big muscles and everything. It just looked like very, very great competitive matches. And they stood out for being different. And that was great.
Mm.
That's what's wrong with wrestling. We don't want 10 steak matches. We want a steak match, a hot dog match, a corn on the cob match, a bean match. We want all matches different,
Mm.
all telling stories with certain body parts, and stay away from it, and don't do too many stupid false finishes that mean nothing. If you sit back and go, oh my God, I can't believe he kicked out, up yours. I'd be just sitting there and just act like I'm spitting on the guy. Come on and fight. Just drop elbows on him, kick it. Come on, get up and fight. Come on, get up and fight. Instead, oh my God, I ain't putting you over. Hell no, you're winning in the end. I'm beating the shit out of you. You're getting a W. What the hell?
Is this the right time to bring up the dive tweets? Because it just so encapsulated maybe the indie wrestler mentality. I can find it and read it out if you'd like, or I mean, you
Okay.
could probably say it.
No, somebody else said it and I just agreed with it, was all it was.
Was it Randy Orton, or did Randy Orton share it from
No,
you?
Randy jumped in and joined the same thing.
I tell you what, I'm going to pause a sec and I'm going to quote it. One sec. Okay, I've found it, so I'm going to quote it for you. So what was this, 2017? So it says, every indie match now, handshake, drawn out move exchange, this is awesome chant, strike exchange, dive, no sell indie strong style, dive, more strikes, no sells, dive, flippy floppy sequence, dive, hit everyone with each other's finishes, then Humpty Dumpty we all fall down, fight forever chance, rinse and repeat until every move is useless and means nothing, dive, take unsafe shot that looks like shit and hurts like hell, then roll up finish, handshake and hug after the match, everyone's hands raised, all these guys chant, go home and type on social media thanking your opponents and company for the match and telling others they should book these guys, ... dive.
That's
It is
awesome.
great.
All I did was retweet it. That wasn't me. I just retweeted it. Then Randy jumped on it because dives are just so stupid. Now, I'm not against dive. I'm not against them. But when there's 8 of them in one match and they don't, if you dive and you hit me, boom, throw me in and give me the finish because I'm completely fucked
Yeah.
up. Excuse me.
Oh, no, don't worry.
Or the guy missed a dive. Okay, now he went down and he missed it and he hurt his knee. Well, good. Throw him back in the ring and put some kind of leg submission on him because he hurt his knee. I just want him to mean something. You don't fall off the Empire State Building and get up. No, make it. All I want is make it mean something.
They used to call it a high-risk maneuver.
Yes.
And there seems to be no high risk to any of these high-risk maneuvers anymore. If you miss it or hit it, there seems to be no little jeopardy and little reward for what used to be a match-ending maneuver.
Well, it's like Jake the Snake's DDT. He just does it better than everybody else.
Exactly.
So for everybody else, they just kick out on it. But for him, no, he ain't gonna. It's like Dick the Bruiser. There wasn't no false finishes with Dick the Bruiser. He wouldn't cover you unless it was a finish. That's how smart he was. And this was in the 1950s.
Yeah. What's something in wrestling now that you see on television? I know you don't watch wrestling as much, or
Right,
that much at all,
unless somebody sends me
exactly. So with somebody, maybe even a big star, you don't have to name her or anything, but what is something that happens a lot in wrestling now that still bugs you, that you can see everyone making the same mistake, or most people at least?
something. God, almost everything bugs me because you got to be a character. If you're a character, you don't have to do anything. You're a character. I don't want to see Jimmy Valiant wrestle. I want to see I want to see Mad Dog Vachon rip somebody's nose off and bite their ear, take his fucking teeth out and fucking hit him and squeeze him in the balls with it or something. He's a character. Now they have to get all their spots in, and spots aren't bad, but watch the other matches and don't do what they did. It's pretty simple. We destroyed the wrestling business by overthinking.
This is someone who has never wrestled.
Okay.
I sort of notice. I've noticed a few things. Is when Irish whips bug me. They never used to, but now they do, because ever since YouTube became a thing, and even beforehand, I watched a lot of World of Sport British wrestling.
Okay.
And Irish whips, American style and British style, are so different. In British style, if you whip someone into the ropes, you do it with two hands, and you're right next to the ropes, so therefore there's logic in bouncing off the ropes and coming back again. Or you're running across the ring and taking 6 or 7 steps to do it.
Okay, now the secrets to an Irish whip. If you twist the guy's arm first, and if you pull with one finger, it's killing you. And you have to go. You always go past the halfway mark. It doesn't matter if it's a 24-foot ring or a 16 or a 14 from a special one in England. It doesn't matter. You're going past. And if you can let go from the guy 4 feet from the turnbuckle, wow. And the guy just sells. Now, if you're pulling him and you've got his arm twisted and you're lifting up on the elbow, one finger on the elbow and I'll do anything you want. So there's all these old tricks, but you do them in a working way. And if a guy says, you can't do that. I said, you can't. Yes, you can do it because I'm hurting you, because I learned the old secrets from the old guys.
As seen on
but
TV.
Yes, there's nothing worse than shitty turnbuckles and guys taking the little steps to do that. And just like we kill our own business, and guys don't even think about, they're just thinking about their next spot.
Mm-hmm.